All right, so with the spring game kind of a few days away here, you've seen a lot of spring games over the last few years in this program. Does this year feel any different than last year, years past?
I think we've really been getting after it this spring. We've been padded up a lot, and so I think that that's going to be the story on Saturday. I don't think Coach Smith's going to hold anything back. I think we're going to go out and we're going to go hard and treat it like a game.
Have you gotten any indication about what the formatting might be? I know Coach Lindgren said that it's a pretty banged up roster up and down. Any idea that if they're going to make you guys go 11 on 11 or kind of do it formatted a little more like last year?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything format. I don't get to make those decisions.
Another decision you can't make, obviously, is who's going to start at quarterback. What advantage would it be to go into the summer knowing if you're the one or the two?
I think that there's advantages, to either way. You leave it open, guys get to compete, and if you close it off, then that guy can kind of step up as a leader himself. But I think that's how we're all going to try to treat it. Like we're going to be the number one. I know that's how I'm looking at it, regardless of what's getting announced or not. So I'm going to come into the summertime workouts and act like I'm the guy, and whatever happens, happens.
Is the guy is he the one that leads all the workouts, or?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, kind of getting everyone corralled up and doing things when the coaches aren't around and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know when Coach Lindgren was out in Colorado, he'd like to prefer the experience of a quarterback who had been there for a few years. And Seth Alufa, when he looks at you, he kind of mentions the same thing, having another year of experience in the system. Do you feel like you have a bit of a leg up because you've had a year in and real game experience in Coach Lindgren and Coach Smith's system?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say that anyone that has experience, in a system has a leg up, and so I think that definitely helps. But I know that Tristan and Jack and those guys, they're pushing to compete, and so the experience thing isn't going to win you the job, come that first Saturday. So it's just going to be about working hard and winning the spot.
Seen any improvement in pass pro so far this spring?
Today, we put a lot of emphasis on kind of the play action stuff, the longer protection, and we saw some improvement today. It's kind of some new stuff we're putting in, but I think the O-line's doing a great job. So yeah.
Any wide receivers that have kind of stepped up a little bit? I saw Colby out there and Ishon, and with Trayvon out, it seems like there's going to need to be some guys 3, 4, 5 in the depth chart that are going to need to come up here.
Yeah, and I think there is. I think with Isaiah kind of taking the last week to get right, and Trayvon out, and I think Champ kind of took it easy today. So there's been some guys stepping up, and they've done a really good job. With Gould and Josiah, and all those guys are doing a really good job.
How would you say your timing is with those younger receivers, namely like Anthony Gould, Josiah Irish, those guys?
Yeah, I think it's improving every day. There's that one at the end to Josiah deep post and underthrew him a little bit, and that's something that's just going to get better with time and something that we got to work on. But I think overall it's been really good.
How do you feel like your guys' level of conditioning is well? The injuries next man up, obviously. Some of those guys haven't seen the field a whole lot. How does that level of conditioning stay up?
Coach Mack gets us right. All winter we were working on kind of getting explosive and making sure we were in shape come spring ball, and I think that we have, and I think that the young guys, like I said, they've done a really good job coming in and kind of getting thrown into the wash and having to play college football.
Can you kind of talk about Jamar and just the job he's done developing his pass blocking skills this spring?
I think he does a good job. I think there's sometimes there's some backs that's kind of not their thing, and I think a lot of our backs do a really good job. I think AP and BJ and all those guys, they don't mind stepping up in the pocket and sticking to guys. So I think they all do a really good job.
Having it be a running back by committee like that, does that make things any different? And not having, I guess, one consistent guy in pass pro who is going to be back there. It's always kind of a different look, whether it be AP, Jamar, or BJ.
Yeah, but that's kind of my point. I think all three of them, they do a good job. There isn't one that's head and shoulders above the other, and one that's kind of a liability. Sometimes you can have that, and I think that they all do a really good job. Cool.
Okay.